The following is an ESG on-location video.
Welcome to NetApp Insight 2019 here in Las Vegas. Now, one can assume coming to Vegas for a vendor event that it's all going to be the same thing. Well, first thing, the weather should have told us that. It's very cold here by Vegas standards. But there were things about the event that made this very different, so it's not the same old, same old. The actual main tent session was done in the round with 10 times the people online than were actually in the room. It wasn't a parade of execs, it was just George Kurian, the CEO, and a number of very erudite, interesting customers. That too is a change. However, here's the two things that to me were most interesting. The key things at this event were not on the expo floor. And the key thing, singular, was not even a thing so much. The main message was improving the customer experience for hybrid multi-cloud. The messages underneath it are about modernizing and simplifying IT, adoption of private clouds in a more optimized manner, and the ability to use any major public cloud of your choosing as and when you like. There were announcements all over the place, everything from AI ops and data security. There were new flash devices, an all-flash object array, would you believe? There were updates to ONTAP, there was cloud agnostic DevOps introductions, and so on and so forth. I mentioned earlier that the key thing wasn't really even a thing itself. I'm joined by Henri Richard, who runs sales.
Yes, I do.
For Everything Everywhere.
Everything Everywhere.
That thing I've been mentioning, obviously we all know, is Keystone.
That's correct.
Two simple questions, Henri. What is it?
Well, first, can I say that I'm excited because this is the first time that at Insight, the absolute most important thing is not a technology announcement, but a business model announcement. What Keystone is a set of programs that allow our customers to experience cloud-like utilization of their IT on-prem. So, a lot of people talk about data centers are going away and everybody's going to the cloud. What we're talking about is how do we bring a cloud experience to your data center.
Okay, perhaps more importantly, why do this?
I think today's modern IT goes with flexibility, speed of execution, and simplicity. And less people want to be bothered with the complexity of the traditional, CapEx, buy your equipment, worry about everything to operate it. They want a turnkey solution that they can rapidly scale up and down. And that's what we offer with Keystone. It's all of the goodness of ONTAP and everything that people love about NetApp without the usual complexity of deploying traditional IT infrastructure in a data center.
Well, and finally, I think there's an element to it which is about the actual relationship with the customer in terms of making sure they know what they're going to get, helping them improve what they have, guarantees and so on and so forth. Because people are frustrated by the fact that they don't know what they signed up for, they're looking for something else, they would like advice and so on. Do you see that as important as well?
I see that fundamental, and there's two elements, right? The relationship can be with NetApp and is with NetApp, but is also with a partner that often is an intermediary. And what I think at the end of the day is happening in our industry is that people want to spend more money getting intelligence from their data and less money managing the administration of that data. And Keystone is a step forward in the ONTAP environment to achieve that objective.
Because you hear certain things from NetApp around, any application, anywhere, any cloud and so on, you can be forgiven for thinking it's the same because lots of other vendors, be they the new cloud type people, be they the more traditional systems people, essentially tell the same sort of story. But the other thing I would say is, frankly, looking at many of the other competitors, their portfolio is so broad that almost breeds bias. They want everything to come into them. It's like a black hole. NetApp, on the other hand, is preaching a story that is about heterogeneity, meritocracy, pragmatism, choice. That's actually very different. So if we all turned up in Vegas thinking we were going to get more of the same old, and let's go see a bunch of new products, that wasn't really what we got. We turned up in Vegas and we saw the emergence of a new company, not just new products.